video at the cafe is not AI fabricated. So, there's a lot of disinformation. I think it derives from the fact that the Iranian side and those who are accomplices to them are trying to cover for the weakness. Okay. Now, the aims of this operation haven't changed a bit. We are saying the same things, and they haven't changed. We want to neutralize Iran's nuclear program and prevent it from going immune into the deep underground. We want to destroy the ballistic missile program, and we are advancing pretty well at that. And we want to give the Iranian people to embrace the chance to have a better future. Now, of course, when the region is being attacked, there is an urge to defend the region, and we have been playing a role in hunting these drones and missiles that are not only launched against us, but are launched against our partners in the region. Okay, so what we are seeing here is a much more intense effort from the defense forces of all the countries in the region that are attacked to coordinate the defense in a way that will be more efficient against the threat. So our aims haven't changed. Okay. Is there another thing that I didn't answer?
Oh, that's the first one.
Okay.
The second is on, and you said Mr. Jaishankar's comment.
Oh, yeah. Look, again, we also support diplomacy, and we unfortunately have exhausted diplomacy to the extent that we had to take military action, and we hope that as a result of our military action, diplomacy will be relevant again. And I can share with you that in the last few days, we've been actually consulting diplomatic channels with many of our partners, of course the United States, but also countries in the region, including countries that we don't have diplomatic relations with, in order to see how we can stabilize the situation, what will be the result or diplomatic result of this effort, both in the Iranian context and the Gulf context, but also in the Lebanese context. So these negotiations and exchanges are going on, and of course we will also update our Indian friends when things are relevant.
Ambassador, last June you attended the briefing here in this room in which you had said that you're not looking at a regime change in Iran. You had said that you're not looking at targeting the Iranian supreme leadership, and you had also claimed success in the operation, destroying the nuclear capability. So what changed in few months that you had to launch a strike again and kill the leadership? And did you mistreat the situation, as in Israel and US mistreat the situation where they felt that the leadership goes, then the people will revolt? That hasn't happened. You have a more hardliner person who's now in charge.
Well, thank you for that question. It's a great question. Look, we always will do the minimum we need in order to face the threats that we have. Okay? Israel has a limited attention span in terms of how we want to promote our interest and what are our capabilities. We don't want to enter into an endless war. We were hoping back in June that as a result of the fact that we neutralized the nuclear threat and we gave a severe blow to the ballistic capability of Iran, that they will understand that the only way to go forward is diplomacy. Unfortunately, and if you remember, Smesh, we did that because there was an Iranian decision before June that they are going to go to sneak out a nuclear weapon. And we had no choice but to do it in June. What happened since June is that they decided to go immune. Instead of cooperating with the international community, they decided to bury both the nuclear effort and the production capability of the ballistic missile effort deep underground. And again, they didn't cooperate on diplomacy, and we had to strike again. And we said, look, we don't want to be in a situation that we do this every few months, right? So what we are doing now is two things. First of all, we are doing a much more thorough effort. This time the United States has joined, and the United States has many more capabilities than Israel has. And another thing that we are saying to ourselves, that I stated before, is that we want to create a situation in which the regime understands that their capability to oppress the Iranian people is going to be degraded as well. So if they don't change course, they have another motivation to change course. So yes, you're right. Right now they are digging in more, they are doubling down more, but I think it's going to be detrimental to their interest in the way, because this military effort is very substantive, and despite the efforts to spread disinformation, their situation is in dire straits.